Alright. Is this thing on? I hope it is. Wait. Oh, my phone. Forgot to turn it down. Yep. I'm live. Alright. Hello everybody, it's GhostGuy99 and welcome to my art live stream. If you've seen the title and the description, then you should know what to expect. So I've been working on something on DeviantArt because I've been more active on DeviantArt lately. And I was working on something, and while working on something, it led to me wanting to do this, basically. And I thought to myself, since this was going to take some time, why not have a little bit of fun while doing it? So I decided to start a live stream. And that's what brings us here. So yeah, basically I'm going to be drawing two members of a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon rescue team of mine because I've been enjoying the series a lot lately, and well, these two are basically members of the same rescue team. But it's better if you check the description. It's easier to explain that way. Cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? Oh, hang on. Actually, first, I'm pretty thirsty. Give me a second. There we go. I was drinking a Kool-Aid juice box, and also I've been having some bad allergies lately, and I'm managing. I'm managing. They're not really. They're being stubborn, basically. Either way, let's get started, shall we? So, first thing is I'm going to be drawing Phoenix, the Blaziken, and I don't know what else to say really. if you noticed, I've basically have like the reference sketched out because that's what I like to do when I'm drawing. I don't really like drawing from scratch if I don't know what it is that I'm trying to draw. So I basically just sketch all of this and then I use line work to make it smoother and better. So let's stop talking and oh, I forgot to set the stabilizer back to S7. Alright, so let's stop talking and get into it. I'll try not to keep the stream too quiet for you guys. Really? Oh joy. I don't know why it's doing this. It usually does this every time I like load this up. Oh boy. Give me a second. Yeah, we're experiencing some technical difficulties here, folks. Alright, let's see if it'll work this time. Nope. I don't know why it does this. Like, I honestly don't. Like, it just does this whenever. I don't know what the problem is. Maybe I gotta close Pay Till Side and reopen it. I'm really sorry, everyone. This wasn't intentional. This is gonna be a while. There we go. Will it work this time? Please, do it for me. There we go. It's working again. Just like it should have been. You know. Like, it just does that without any rhyme or reason to it. Like, I don't know what causes it, I don't know what fixes it. It just happens. And there we go. Creating some new folders. I probably should have saved all this before I closed it. I don't know if you guys can see the pop-ups, but actually you probably can't. You probably can't because that's how my OBS works. Anyway, let's finally get started. Like I should have like 3 minutes ago. Hang on. There we go. Since I'm using a line work, I basically just draw the lines, and even though it kind of upsets me that I can't get them perfectly, that's why there's an edit function. Here we go. Oh my god. Pepper. Why do you insist on doing this, Mark? Why? You just sit down on my couch and don't bother me while I'm streaming, okay? I love you. You're a good girl. That's just my dog Pepper. You should know her if you've seen my latest video. It got to YouTube Shorts like I was hoping it would. Here we go. Yeah, that should be good. I hope. There we go. Actually, let me fix that. Here we go. Yeah, this is a pretty quiet stream. Next time I do an art stream, I might play some music or something. I think I'll leave it like this. This should be good. Beep boof. Hi, hey, I hope you're enjoying the live stream. In case you guys are wondering, she's a friend of mine of Discord. I have a Discord, by the way. But yeah, she's a friend that I interact with from time to time. Erase that. And actually, hang on, let me thin this a little bit. Here we go. And I think that looks good. A little bit, actually. This is actually a little harder than it looks. And yeah, I think that looks a little better. What do you guys think? It's great for people who don't have drawing tablets but want smooth lines. Yeah, it's really useful. I actually am using a drawing tablet to do all of this. It's really handy. At first, when I started doing art on a computer, I didn't really like using the drawing tablet, but after giving it a chance, it's very useful. It's the reason why I do very good art nowadays. There we go. It's the reason I can do stuff like this. Here we go. I'll put it back. There we go. Maybe hide the sketch look. Maybe hide the sketch layer to get a better look at how it looks. Yeah, I can't really argue with that. I think I'll increase it to like 20 or 15 so I can still see it. Yeah, what do you guys think? I think it looks good. I can still see the sketch layer, so I know what I'm doing. And this looks really good. Alright, back to business. Here we go. There we go. I think it looks good. Yeah, like that. Yep. Here we go. Alright then. You trying to get comfy, Pepper? You trying to get comfy, you adorable dog? Why are you just so adorable? I'm gonna make another video with you in it, Pepper. Would you like that? Would you like that? Yeah, I bet you would like that. Pepper's sitting on my couch, like right next to me. She's just being cute. All right. I'll just edit this. I don't want to do that again. Put this here. There we go. Yeah, close enough. Angry Borg. I mean, you're not wrong. I think this looks pretty good. I'll just select this. Add some pressure to it. Actually, no, better idea. Eh. When the croc takes off for snacks. I mean, like, in the Mystery Dungeon games, the food items are basically fruit, so I guess that makes sense. Here we go. This time I do the head wings, head feathers, whatever these are. Yeah. Nope. And that's a little better. I think I'll add the second one right here too. Yeah. I'll just edit this and then work on the neck with chest fluff, chest feathers, whatever you want to call them. Delete this, decrease the pressure here. And I think that looks a little better. I have to redraw the same line over a billion times to get it the way I like. That's how it was for me before I started doing line work. Like, I would just redraw the same thing over and over again until I got it right. But then I decided, you know what? I'll just use the line work option for Paint Tool Psi. Because I can draw something and make it a whole lot smoother than I would naturally, than I would normally and naturally. I think I'll redo this. I used the wrong one. I meant to get the eraser. Here we go. This looks a little strange. Oh, okay. I don't know why it does this. I've never really drawn Blaziken's head wings like this before. I'll just leave it as is. There we go. We'll just leave this for now and come back to it. Hey, where's NES Godzilla Chapter 7 and 8? I'm working on it. I haven't been too diligent with them, but I am working on them. Like, I had to re-record my audio since the audio I had at the time for those chapters were pretty outdated. Like, at the time, the audio wasn't all that good, especially since I had allergies, but even though I still have allergies, I managed to record the audio for those chapters and the epilogue without sounding nasally. But don't worry, guys, it's on the way. I just haven't been working on it as much as I should be. Especially since I don't have Sony Vegas anymore. I'm using a completely different video editing software. It's like Sony Vegas, and I'm still managing to, I guess, get used to it, I guess. But yeah, TLDR, it's on the way. Right now, I've just been focusing on some other stuff. Since my avatar in the original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was a Blaziken, I've been trying to draw Blaziken a whole lot more, and it was pretty awkward at first until I finished that team photo art piece that I uploaded on DeviantArt. You can go check it out if you want. But ever since finishing that, I've been steadily getting better at drawing Blaziken. Because there's several types of Pokemon that I don't normally draw, and it gets really awkward when I'm learning how to draw it for the first time. Like, several years ago when I drew Sceptile for my speed paint, it was pretty awkward, but I think I could probably draw a Sceptile better than I did before. Actually, I might I might do a draw this again meme for that art piece. Why can't I undo this? Oh boy. Okay, tool size is acting up again. Give it a second. Man, I got Cyndaquil with Blue Rescue Team. It's pretty funny. Oh no. Please tell me that this isn't gonna be all for nothing. I think paint tool size is about to crash. I'm gonna have to start over on this. Okay, there we go. Holy crap. I'm saving this because I do not want to start over on this. Smokescreen is OP. Yeah, that's true. A lot of the moves work differently in the original Pokemon Red Rescue Team. Bro, you gotta save every once in a while. I do that, just not frequently. Oh boy. I don't... I think it's because this is a really big canvas. That's probably the reason why it's acting like this. This is the same canvas size as one of my Rescue Team photo station. The photo... whatever. I don't even... I can't talk today. Paint Tool Psi 2 is a recovery system, but you look to be using Psi 1. Yeah, I probably should get Paint Tool Psi 2. I'll look into it. Saved, and I can continue working. That was really scary. I thought I was going to have to start all over on this. Here we go. There we go. So, as I was saying, yeah, Pokemon moves worked differently in the original Red Rescue Team. Smokescreen would add a whiffer status, meaning that most of your moves would always miss, and it's very annoying, especially since most of the Pokemon you encounter in the game happen to have Smokescreen. But if you have a party member who has Smokescreen, then it's very useful. You can use it, and the enemies won't really bother you for a little bit. What the heck? This looks so strange. I'm gonna change this a little bit. He looks so bulky. This looks so awkward. Fortunately, when I put the finishing touches on this, it'll look a little better. Yeah. Drawing this part of Blaziken has always been pretty awkward for me. I'll come back to this. Alright, I think that's it. I wonder if it works on bosses. Actually, I could experiment with that, because I didn't grow up playing the original, and I actually played Red Rescue Team on my phone. I got it like a year ago, and I still have it on my phone. I could experiment with that. I don't know if Smokescreen works on bosses. But considering that orbs don't work in the original, then we probably can't get our hopes up that smokescreen works. Oh, joy. There we go. And the arm is complete. Or rather, the shoulder, I should say. Shoulder section. Apparently you can't switch leaders until post-game. Yeah, you can't. So, basically, like, in the original, for those of you who haven't played the original and got DX, in the original, you could only play as, like, your avatar. Like, you couldn't switch leaders or anything. But after you've beaten the game and you evolve, your partner decides that maybe some Pokemon should be sent in dungeons by themselves or whatever. And from that point, you can switch leaders. You can play as your partner, you can play as the recruited Pokemon you have. It had its downfalls. Like, it was very annoying, especially since if you wanted to evolve your Pokemon, you had to go to Wishcash Pond and basically manually evolve everyone one at a time. Thankfully, that's not the case anymore in DX. Like, you could just go in, choose who you want to evolve, and that's it. That's the thing with a lot of games and remakes. Like, the games basically have first in the series itis, and the remake, it fixes some of those problems, but still not being as good as the original. Like, Mario, Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. Everybody has to know that game by now. Like, people were buying it before translation even came. Like, when it was announced, I was on board because I loved the original. And seeing that the game was fully out, I was like, yeah, they did fix some stuff, but there are some things that the original does better. Like, one of my biggest complaints was, well, gripes, I should say, not really complaint, but one of my biggest gripes was the final boss. In the original, after you've beaten the Dark Star, the music stops, and all Bowser has to do is finish off Dark Bowser. But that's not the case in the remake. In the remake, the music continues playing, even when Bowser is finishing off Dark Bowser. And I'm like, why would you do this? This kind of kills the mood. It especially doesn't help that the battle is a whole lot longer in the original, so, like, it kind of loops on for a little too long. But yeah, Red Rescue Team and Rescue Team DX, the remake does some stuff a whole lot better than the original, but at the same time, it does stuff that didn't really need to be changed. That's how it is with games and remakes. Like, it's a graphical improvement, they fix some things that were a problem in the first game, but at the same time, they remove some things that gave the original its charm. You know what I mean? Now we move on to the chicken fingers. That doesn't really sound appetizing, honestly. Chicken fingers. Like, I guess it's because I mostly like chicken tenders or chicken nuggets. The watercolor style has its charm too. Yeah, that's one of the things I liked about the remake. The watercolor style kind of makes me think of I guess the best example would be Kirby Dream Land 3, because everything is drawn in color pencil, and that's what gives it its, like, charm, I suppose I'd say. That game is very nostalgic to me. And I think we are finished with the first figure. Now to work on the other two figures. Yeesh. Hang on. That looks a little better. Chimkin Figgy. I don't even know how to respond to that. There we go. Looks a little strange, but I'll try and fix this. What's wrong, Pepper? You see something? Alright, good talk. Okay, you just go back to sleep. Yeah, I think this works. Alright. I think they made DX a bit easier than the old Rescue Team games. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, DX is still really hard though, but they definitely did make the game easier in some aspects. Like, what example is that? There's a Doug Trail very early on in the game who creates a shortcut to get to Pelipper Post Office, which I use every time I like need to go to the rescue board in the remake. Like, it's super convenient. And also, before you complete the post games, all the dungeons are highlighted, so you know where the enemies and items are. Because in the original, like, every dungeon wasn't like that. But in the remake, yeah, the early dungeons before you complete the game are highlighted, so you know where the enemies are, where the items are. And then when you get to the post game, then that's when you're completely blind, unless you have an X-ray specs, which I definitely used a lot in the original. Because you never know, you might find something that you really want, or if you just really need to get the jump on the enemies. And Doug Trip just destroyed my floor. Well, they have earthquake and magnitude, so yeah. Earthquake and magnitude, practically broken back in the early days. And this is coming from somebody who did not grow up playing a lot of Pokemon. I think that looks good. And now for me to work on the other arm. This is going to be fun. At least it's not going to be as bad as the first arm. Here we go. Is it magnitude just earthquake too, electric boogaloo? Well, yes and no. So basically magnitude is sort of like a second earthquake, but it varies in power, and only magnitude 9 and 10 are actually stronger than earthquake. So it's basically just a roll of the dice, see if you get a strong attack, deal enough damage, basically. So it's sort of like the earthquake 2.0. Level 11 and I still don't know a fire type move. Because logic. I know what you mean though, because you're playing as Cyndaquil. I remember playing some Gen 2 emulated games or ROM hacks, and yeah, Cyndaquil takes quite a long time to learn a fire type move for some reason. That's something that it doesn't make really. That doesn't really. That's something that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me when it comes to certain starters. Like, why is it that they take so long to learn one move of their type? Like, would it make more sense to have them know a basic move, maybe a status move, and then a move of their type? Like, it would make certain games a whole lot easier in certain aspects. But no, some Pokemon take a little bit longer to learn their first move of their type. How does this look? I'm gonna fix this. This looks so strange. Oh joy. Oh boy. There we go. I think this looks a little better. Finally, I can move on to the next fat finger. Smokescreen makes up for it though. Yeah, it does. Decrease the pressure. That looks a lot better. Looks a little better now. Oh, that's nice to hear. Good to see that your character finally learned Ember. There we go. I'll probably like thicken this a little bit. There we go. Oh boy. Alright, then I finished the wrist, and actually, you know what, I'll save right now, just in case. There we go. Now back to work. Let me try that again. Now it's a little better. Oh boy. I'll bold this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it looks good. Alright. I think I'll put the finishing touches on the chest and then merge the arm layers together. Make this a bigger eraser. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, almost forgot this. Actually, for the sake of coloring it, I think I'll just leave this right here. I'll reverse this together. I'll just leave this as is. I always like to have separate line layers, so, like, just in case, like, you never know if they're going to come in handy. And I think leaving it like this for a little bit will come in handy when I'm drawing it. Alright, this is wings. Gotta make sure I label them so I don't end up screwing something up. Now, for the best part of a Blaziken, its legs. I think I'll start with this here. Doing that again. And here we go. As you can see the reference, I'm obviously going to be drawing flames right here. Actually, you know what? Give me a sec. There we go. Hide this. Hide this. And now to get to work. Gonna yeet Skarmory now. Okay, have fun. I actually recall nicknaming Skarmory in the original Ridley. For obvious reasons. Like, You can't say that I'm wrong. You can't say that that Skarmory doesn't make you think of Ridley, unless you never played Metroid. Put this here. Actually, no. We're gonna do this anyway. There we go. Here we go. That looks better. Look at all this. There we go. Yeah, I'm really sorry that this is a quiet stream, guys. I'm mostly just focusing. Plus, I don't really have a lot to say. 2-hit KO'd Skarmory. Oh, that's impressive. I remember, I don't know how difficult Skarmory was for me when I first played the game. Okay, then. I think we're practically done. Well, except with the flames and his tail feather. we go. That looks all strange. I'll probably fix this. Here we go. Here we go. This looks pretty good. Now before I move on to the flames, I've got to go back to this. Oh, but I can make it look better this time. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Good joy. That's good enough. I think I'm pretty much done. Just gotta add like the details, I suppose. Alright. Hang on. Of course I do. It's alright though, I'll get the colors. I think. There we go. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. I'm almost done actually. Not with the whole art piece, but just the Blaziken first. I'm probably going to split this up in like 2 parts. Actually, there we go. I should hold in this. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah, crap. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now for the wrist flames, because Blaziken can somehow shoot flames from the wrist. Yo, what do I name my Magnemite? I'm not really sure, honestly. I didn't really name the Magnemite I recruited. Although when I played DX, it did kind of make me think of the Sheriff Magnezone. But I still couldn't really think of a good nickname for it. Looks like the bird has rocket boots. Part of the inspiration is from Avatar. Like, you guys probably know that show. I don't know why. I don't know anyone who wouldn't. But anyway, I remember in that show, some of the firebenders were creating flames from their legs in order to sort of like propel themselves forward. And that's sort of the inspiration behind this. If Blaziken can set its legs on fire to use Blaze Kick and can jump really high, then, well, what if it could set its legs ablaze to jump even higher? I mean, that'd be absurd because according to the Pokédex, Blaziken can jump up to 30 stories with just a single leap. And obviously it's the Pokédex, it exaggerates from time to time, but what I'm getting at here is that Blaziken could likely have this ability if you really think about it. I think this is good. Alright. Named by Magnet Boy Yobi Buttle. Yobi Buhin. Yobi for sure. Yeah, Yobi is a little easier to pronounce. Alright. go. Okay. Alright. That looks fine for now. Actually, hang on. There we go. Copy and paste this. Subtly. There we go. There we go. And oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot one thing. Almost forgot one crucial thing. First, I'm going to store these colors for later. Almost forgot one crucial detail. Le bandana. Because if you've played the remake, your character starts off with a bandana. And unfortunately, because the creators were too lazy or maybe they were just on a time crunch, you lose your bandana if you decide to evolve your avatar. It sucks, but hey, it's a small price to pay, I guess. Still can't help but wonder why they couldn't just let your avatar keep the bandana even after evolving. go. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with this. All that is left is to color. This is probably gonna be a lot. Either way, it is time to color. Oh boy. Actually, you know what, I'll use this. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I gotta save. I gotta save. There we go. Almost lost all my progress again. Think I'll get a hold of this. Yep. I'll let you guys take a look at it a little bit before I get the colors. Anyway. I honestly wish I had gotten the colors beforehand. But it's alright. Next time I do the stream, I'm gonna be prepared. Like, way more prepared. There we go. We'll probably move all this down here. Flames. Actually, no. I think I'll probably darken the flame outline. Here we go. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. No. There we go. Maybe a little darker. I forgot something. Here we go. I'll just go to the chest layer, since I was already aware of that. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oop. I think this looks a little good. I think this is pretty good. Almost done here. There we go. Yeah, of course, naturally. Yeah. Oh joy. Give me a second. That's a little better. It's funny how I just now noticed that I didn't draw a lot for this one, so I decided to just change it to hi Pepper. Just don't come back and interrupt the stream, please. Hi, hello. Wait, Charlie, is that you? Charlie the cupcake? I'm hoping that's Charlie the cupcake, a really old friend of mine. If that is you, then hi, hope you're enjoying the stream. Here we go. Yeah, of course, of course. Fill these in. I think this works for now. And I think this is a good time to stop. This doesn't look off too bad, really. I hope you guys think of... Wait. Oh, joy. Hang on. Figure out what to do with this. Oh, no. What am I going to do? You know what? I'll just leave it like this. Well, I guess that's it, really. I've finished the Blaziken section of this art piece, and I think this would actually be a good time to stop. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I finished the Blaziken, and next time I'm going to be working on the Feraligatr section. And the next speed paint, the next live stream I'm going to do, I'm going to be a little more prepared than I was already. Like, I wasn't really all too prepared for this. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. as soon as I can click end stream. This is taking a while. Here we go. Alright. See you guys next time.